short. This is random. It's very random. This is review random for X-Files 2.5. Now I say 2.5 is, I only did the review yesterday for 2, and last night I couldn't sleep. Yesterday I spent a lot, you don't need to know this, but again this is a review at random. I spent 2 days and I've been quenching a cold bottle of Coke, and I've been out in the garden burning wood, building fences, and I took a massive drink of Coke, and then obviously last night I was like ping, so I watched the tail end of season 9, and then I watched the movie I Still Believe, and I just ordered season 11, so that's season 10, so I'll do 10 and 11 together and I'll get through this. Now I gotta say I enjoy Robert Patrick in it. The idea that season 9 starts and like, where's Mulder at? He's gone. It's just like, oh well, he's just gone. And Gillian Anderson taking the back seat as well. Was she pregnant during the film of this? Because I noticed maybe it's a bit of balloon weight. I know the whole baby story's there, but like, again, she took a back seat. So just quickly flash back through the episodes, have a look here. It's a small box. So you had some weird episodes like Trust No One, John Doe. You had the did you have the Lizard Man in this one? No. Yeah, we had the Water Mermaid, the Super 4D. What was 4D again? A Brainy Bunch episode last night was freaking us the fuck out. It had the guy from Saw in it, and the whole Brainy Bunch thing. I'm trying to think what 4D was. It's a fucking quick memory trip there. Lord of the Flies, that was a bit of a creepy one. Trust No One, Hellbound, fell asleep during that one. Again, coming off the tail end. 4D, what was 4D? What else we got here? Providence. The one when she's dead. Kingdom Hospital, the Stephen King story, when she's running around the hospital in a coma asking, you borrowed a bit from Mr. King there, but underneath, fucking hell, Burt Reynolds one, man. I talked about this in the last one. Burt Reynolds turns up, and it's mumbo jumbo, doom 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 doom, like that. And I was messaging Paul Ray, and I was like, look, Burt Reynolds in the X-Files. He was like, fuck my life. And then Audrey from Seymour is in, like, she gets a very brief cameo in the next bit of it. Jump shot at the end of The Lone Gunman, Scary Monsters, when it's all in his head. End of William, release. Sunshine Days, the Brady Bunch episode, might have been one of them. So a couple of episodes where you can reach in. And then we got The Truth. Now I'd seen The Truth years ago on VHS, it will still be in the other room. And it's a 2-part episode directed by, I even listened to the director Kim Matters is his name. He did 52 episodes of the X-Files, so it was up to him to like lead off the series. So he directed the last one, double-part episode called The Truth. So David Duchovny has been, again, he went off doing his own kind of stuff. It was great what they did with the character of Kill Him Off. He has a little cameo earlier on when you've got the person who thinks he's going to be Mulder but not Mulder, and you get that little cameo in his eye directed by him. So that was really good. Now going ahead and doing stuff like this, David Duchovny returns, and it's an all summer cast. They knew it was going to be the end. 25 days I think it took to film the last 2 episodes. So again, it was a borderline movie. It was something like fucking 40 pages of fucking courtroom drama. So you pretty much had the best of the best. You had the ghost of Alex Krycek and Mr. X, Dr. X. Stephen Williams is his real name. Mr. X, I'm going to go for Mr. X. That you had all that going down. But Mulder, it's just like, he's on the run, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a big upton return and all that, he's just like, where's Mulder at? He's been hiding in New Mexico, and he gets tallied up. Adam Baldwin has a fight in there, and he gets tried for murder. And it's quite good how it flashbacks and sort of starts wrapping up some tail ends. The creator, Chris Carter, was notoriously known for leaving loose ends. Again, what happened to the fucking woman under the bed with no legs? Come on, stop that. Be Paul Ray. And stuff like the bats, he was notoriously known for leaving loose ends, but again, when it comes to Mulder, it was cool how they brought the characters back as cameos, not just flashbacks, but cameos. Everyone just, like a big family gathering. Especially David Duchovny, he was like really, he knew what the character was going to be, and then to come back, you could see him just absolutely nail it. Robert Patrick and Monica take a bit of a back seat in this episode. It's kind of the reunification of Mulder and Scully. And then they have the big fiasco. The Smoking Man returns as well. There's a little inner thing, then a big like fucking explosion stuff that they did for real, practical, like helicopters blowing up the side of fucking cliffs and stuff. Sort of, you know, like passing of the torch back to Robert Patrick and that, they drive off. Everyone seems to get like the send off as well, and then, you know, Mulder and Scully is happy ever after, and that was the end of season 9. And like, again, I liked it, you know. I agree. I mean, even though I did find him a little bit boring between commentaries because there was big gaps, you know, but he didn't really give much history. Talked about different shots. I mean, I do know from that commentary that the first series is, I think 1 to 6 was done in Vancouver, and then they moved it to LA, production wise as well. But yeah, so time's passed. 6 years later, did start listening to the comedy after I Still Believe had come up. So fuck. So yeah, Still Believe's going back in the box. Billy Connolly in it. He's a sex pest. That was a bit, some borderline. I mean, there's some really funny stuff with Mulder, like some very edgy comments. But let's just look at that going from my point of view last night, from wrapping up season 9 into the movie I Still Believe. I don't think it was a very strong story for a start. I Still Believe was nothing more than a double episode, considering. Fuck me, he's driving fast down there. Jesus. It was nothing more than like a 2-part episode. It was really weak when you think, well, this is going to be a movie. Now, again, people would go and see a movie if it was a TV movie, but it wasn't. It was doing like a big fucking action movie. You know, Mulder, grow the beard. They're on the run at the end of the season, but then when it starts up, we'll just accept straight away that Dana Scully is a doctor and she's into medicine. And yes, it sticks to that storyline. She's become a doctor, but it doesn't really say how she went, hiya, I'm not on the road anymore. Mulder still is though, and I'm living with him. I'm still sleeping with him. You know what I mean? Even though he lives out there. Again, it's a little bit messy, but again, it must have been justified more than I looked into it, because David Duchovny isn't fucking stupid, and Gillian Anderson is a great actress, and like, these guys love these characters, and they're not going to fuck around. If it's not right, they're going to say it's not right. Doesn't matter. That you can't make the movie without them. Now, unfortunately, Robert Patrick and Monica were not brought back, which I thought was a shame. We then got Exhibit and the amazing looking Amanda Peet, who was amazing in stuff like Identity. Like, again, it was just like, basically Mulder's been missing since season 9, hasn't he? So like, Exhibit goes to Dana Scully, we need Mulder on a case, all is forgiven, everything is forgiven. And she's like, oh, she wants to see Mulder. Everything's forgiven as long as you help us with this case. And that's it. And you think, why the fuck would you smoke him out, is the word Mulder uses in it. Why would Mulder risk everything for like Exhibit's character? It should have been Robert Patrick and Monica. They should have been like, Rob Patrick should have been in it and went, look, we've got an issue, can you help us? One of our agents is missing. Even if it was a character from the series, like the blonde haired lassie who appeared a couple of times, or it could have been Walter Skinner or something like that. I mean, it's great to see Skinner come in later on as a cameo, but fucking Exhibit, and that turns up again when Amanda Peet gets killed, which is quite a brutal death. It could have been Monica. You know what I mean? You could have said, oh, they'd be safe, and they could have killed one of the main characters off. Could have done that way. But the storyline's not really there. Mulder wants to be in, not in. Scully's trying to save medicine. Again, 2 different flicking stories. It's all about organ transplant. Again, at that time, it wasn't, you know, everyone wasn't losing kidneys in bathtubs and that, but it was becoming kind of knowledge. A double-headed dog, which, again, it's an X-Files and Unspain anomaly. A double-headed dog, it's just like, oh, and then when the dog gets head blown off, the ones just sitting there going, and they get, well, a bit grim. So yeah, I found it very bland and boring, the film. I was really disappointed. It was nothing more than a double episode, if not a episode, but a double episode of bringing them back together. But it'll be interesting to see where they take the next series that is up there. And as I say, me other series has just been ordered. £11 on Blu-ray, brand new, quite cool. So I'll see you in the outtakes. So in the outtakes, hopefully, I mean, the problems with the last video was probably fixed. This is new again. I'm just going commando. Going commando, and you know it's sunny outside, so you know you can't get much random on this, can you? Can you imagine that? How big was my father's head? I've just found that. I mean, I know it would have been part of a crash helmet, like, but it's fucking mental that. But yeah, another box. Well, oh yeah, there's an outtake for you. That's the X-Files box set, finished. Like that. That's that complete box set done. Yeah. Now, does anyone remember what happened with Zavi when I ordered this and they never sent it? And then I had to chase them for a refund because I got it for ridiculously cheap. And then good old HMV had it just as cheap and in better condition as Zavi. So yeah, HMV over Zavi every time. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit price drop there. I'll just go and get it from Asda. You know what I mean? Support the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay, that's finished. That's the outtake. Fucking 55 discs, 202 episodes plus 2 movies. Total runtime. Guess what? It's been locked down, and I've been doing this since what, last year? 8,977 minutes. There we go. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.